What's up, my fellow creators? Thank you for joining me for another Topics with Becky. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, set that notification bell down below. She's got something to say. Should I let her say it? Oh, wait, maybe she's... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Is that true? Is that true? Are you sure? I mean, if you're not sure, yeah, come here and tell me. Come here and tell me about it. I just want to make sure. Is that everything? Yeah? You had so much to say. You had so much. Alright, third time's a charm. The last video was 33 seconds, so third time's a charm. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, set that notification bell, and what's up, my fellow creators? Thank you for joining me for a moment in Topics with Becky. It's been a busy day. So, the last video was, and I'll have it on here, you guys can check it out in the outtakes. So, yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. I wanted to talk to you guys about love and what it is. I'm actually really glad I got to restart this video because I think I was so discombobulated in my other video because I was waiting for something to come through, and it came through, and everything is good now. Yeah, so what is up with love? I want to talk to you guys about it because I just got a new Oracle deck. Make sure you guys check out my channel. I do have a pick a card love reading on there for you guys where I debuted these. They're brand new Oracle cards. They're so beautiful. I'm so excited about them. I love them. Just, I mean, look at this picture. Just look at this. Regardless, just this like my most beautiful deck. I'm super excited about it. I got two other ones too that I hopefully will debut soon. But let's get back on the topic, guys, about love. I just wanted to come to you guys. This is going to be a short video. I wanted to come to you guys because I feel like everybody is in this energy of like, I have to have somebody in my life. If I don't have somebody in my life, something's wrong with me. And really the energy comes from because we're constantly getting inundated with movies, television shows, videos, whatever it is, scenarios, people around us. All they talk about is being with somebody. People don't talk about themselves anymore. People talk about their person. Oh, well, my person this. Oh, well, my person that. And it's like, for me personally, if I'm going to talk to you, I want to learn about you. I don't want to learn about who you're with because that's something for them to tell me. Okay, that's something for them to tell me. So, anyways, I just want you guys to know I understand this energy. I don't get it anymore. Like, I don't really get the fact that this is how we are, but I understand it because I too came from that energy. I spent a long time in a relationship with somebody who was very abusive to me, and it was because I was so afraid that I wasn't going to get anybody else. I also let him convince me that I wasn't going to get anybody else. Like, it was just something that he used to say to me, you're never going to find anybody else. You're never going to find someone like me. And I really don't want to find anyone that's like him. Like, let's just be honest, they don't. Like, I know exactly what I want now. I know what I don't want. And I know what I can ask for in life. And so I bring this up because it's funny. I was saying this on the video I first started, which got scrapped, but that's okay. It's like, it reminds me of this song by Little Mix, and it's called Shout Out to My Ex, and it's like so funny. It's like they say this in here. Shout out to my ex, you're really quite the man. You made my heart break and that made me who I am. Here's to my ex, hey look at me now. Well I'm all the way up and I swear you'll never bring me down. Okay, like that's kind of how it goes, whatever, but well, I bring that up because that's how I feel in this moment. And I think that when people break up, they're so quick to replace that person with somebody else just so that there's no gap in between. And so love has become this replacement energy rather than a true, real love feeling, like a real emotion. It's just a replacement. It's like, I need to replace them. I need to replace them because if I'm not in this energy of love, then there's something wrong with me. If I don't have somebody in my bed, then there's something wrong with me. If I don't have someone here, there's something wrong with me. And that's so far from the truth. Like, you have so much for you. You have so much going on for you. And yet you're not seeing yourself as who you are because there's this fear of not being enough without having someone. And that's not what we were created for at all. Like, Source created us so that we could bring our own individual, unique personalities to the world, not so we could bring our unique individualities with someone, right? Because it makes me think of Jerry Maguire when she tells him, like, you complete me. You're not incomplete. Like, none of us are incomplete. We are whole already. And the reality of love is that here you are as a whole being, and here they are as a whole being, and you're bringing two worlds together. It's not completing one another. It's creating two wholes. Like, that's two wholes coming and meeting together. That's what it is. It's not anything about someone completing them. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's really like it's interesting. I don't know if I can find the sun. I have the moon card here. But it's like the sun and the moon, right? The sun and the moon, they don't exist without one another. You can't have the moon without the sun. And the sun, would it really exist without the moon? We wouldn't understand the phases of the sun without the moon, right? Right? Like, we wouldn't understand that. It would just be like brightness. And the moon offers us a way to connect with our emotions. And the sun offers us a way to connect with our creative passions. But look at how they mirror each other, right? It's like they're their own entities, but together they make something more beautiful. Right? With the sun, the moon is seen. The darkness is seen. Right? But without the sun, the moon is, and as it's shining, it's still bringing light. It's still bringing love. It's still bringing compassion. It's like you can't have one without the other. They exist. In this reality, they exist together. Okay? When we see the full moon, which is tonight, we see the full moon because the sun is completely opposite of it, shining it. Putting a whole show on its face, bringing it to light. And then as the moon moves, right, then it goes through the phases. The sun never moves. It's just like everything moves around the world, and that's the thing. But it's like because the moon is up here off of the world, that's the thing. It's like this energy of being shown. Okay? And we think that somehow I'm only complete if I have the sun, or I'm only complete if I have the moon. They're their own beings. In fact, they never actually interconnect with one another, right? They never even touch each other. They never even come in contact with each other. It's just literally light. It's all a play on light. And it's like the wonderful theatrics of our mind is a huge play on light. It all is. It all is. And that's what the reality of a relationship is. You think that without having a relationship that you're not a being of love, that you're not capable of having love, when in reality, there's so many things in the ether. Spirits, ancestors, guides, source that love you unconditionally, but because you don't have that physical thing in life, you're thinking you're lacking. Well, you're lacking because you're chasing that thing in life. You think that I have to put all my energy and effort into figuring out how I can cultivate love into my life, but you're not cultivating self-love. You're not seeing yourself with eyes of love. You're not seeing yourself with eyes of unconditional love. And what ends up happening is because you can't see yourself as the being that you already needed all along, you end up chasing others to try and fulfill this hole that's within you because you refuse to look at yourself as that being. And so you put that on others, and that's a huge expectation and burden to put on others to try to fulfill the hole within you. And likewise, they do that to you, whatever the situation is. It goes around like that, okay? And what ends up happening is you're not being true to yourself. And so that's why I bring this up, because love is about being true to yourself. No matter how weird and different you are when you're by yourself, can you present that to the world? Can you show that to the world? Can you be that to the world? Right? Or are you going to constantly come from this energy of like, I have to have love to be complete? Because the more you are in this energy of I have to have love, or I have to have my twin flame, or I have to have my soulmate to be complete, the more that that's going to run from you. You know, my mom always told me when I was a little girl, love always happens when you're never looking for it. But we come from a society where everybody's looking for it. So what's it going to take for you to stop looking for love outside of yourself and start looking for it from within? Come within the temple. Come to the temple to pray. Come to the temple to love. Come to the temple to find the answers. It's within you. Okay, this is what I have for you guys. Thank you for joining me for a moment. Topics with Becky. I'm going to get on out of here, but as always, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love until we meet each other again. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.